Welcome, everyone, back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something huge, something really fundamental language. And look, we're not just talking grammar homework or, vocabulary lists here. We're going deeper, exploring language as identity, as power, how it connects us. Honestly, it's kind of a superpower in this crazy interconnected world.
That's exactly right. And our mission today really is to take all these great sources you've sent in and pull out the key stuff. We want to understand how language really shapes who we are, how it connects, well, everyone basically, and how it fundamentally changes the way we see the world. So let's start with the basics, the essence of language. I mean, it's so much more than just words or sounds, right? It's how we show emotion, pass on culture, share energy, even those subtle vibes between people. Just try for a second. Imagine trying to flirt or have a real argument or comfort someone properly without any words. It's almost impossible, isn't it? The deep human stuff needs language.
Oh, totally. And it's not only spoken words either. That's the thing. Language is way broader. Think about sign language or, body language, even emojis these days. Like you send someone that heart sparkle, fire combo, oof, and bam, so much meaning. Zero actual words spoken. It's like visual emotion.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating is that each language kind of gives you a different pair of glasses to see the world through.
Yeah.
It can actually shape how you think. Take the Hopi language, for example, the Native American language. They don't really have past or future tenses like we do in English. It's more about whether something is happening, finished, or ongoing.
Yeah.
Which isn't just grammar,
Yeah.
It means pretty much everything is experienced and talked about as now, as happening.
Well, wait, so it's not just talking differently about time, but experiencing it differently.
That's the idea. It touches on something called linguistic relativity. The language you speak might actually influence your whole worldview. And this links straight into language and identity. Who you are, think about your name. Especially if it's maybe not common where you live. When someone gets it right, makes the effort. Doesn't that feel like respect? Like they actually see you? It feels good. Like love, almost.
Yeah, that hits deep. And, for people who speak more than one language, it's common to feel like different parts of you come out. I felt that. Maybe my English self is a bit louder, tells more jokes, but my home language self, maybe that one's a bit softer, more polite. It's like switching gears, not just words.
It's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
And looking bigger picture, it's not about being confused or having a split personality, not at all. It's actually this amazing way of blending worlds. You're not two separate people. You're richer, more complex. You can navigate different spaces.
I have a friend, she speaks Arabic at home, English at school. And she says Arabic feels like warmth, like home. English is more for, school friends, joking around. But both are her, just different, authentic shades of who she is. One for funny, one for maybe deeper feelings.
It's a beautiful example. Different languages give us different ways to show different parts of ourselves. Okay, so let's shift gears a bit. What about language in pop culture? It's everywhere, right?
Oh, it's unavoidable. Think about Bad Bunny. Huge global star rapping purely in Spanish. Or K-dramas.
Right.
Massive phenomenon. People watch with subtitles, sure, but the connection is huge, even if they don't speak Korean. And then there's TikTok. People throwing in words like merci or arigato or anyong, just for the vibe, not even needing the full translation.
Right, and that shows how music especially can just cross borders. Remember when that BTS song hit #1 globally? In Korean? That really shows how music, how language through art can bring totally different people together. It's emotional resonance, but it also introduces new sounds, new cultures.
Yeah. And memes too. Some memes just only work if you get the language and the culture behind them. Like people talk about that specific Filipino meme energy. It's iconic, but you kind of have to be in on it, language-wise, culture-wise. It's that shared code. Okay, so this reminds me of a trip I took, a real-world moment. I was in Japan, found this amazing little ramen shop, tiny place. After I ate, I just managed to say, arigatou gozaimasu, thank you very much to the chef. Just that. And his whole face just lit up, seriously. We ended up laughing and taking selfies for like an hour, using maybe 5 words of English and 10 words of Japanese between us. It was amazing. Pure connection.
That's perfect. It shows you really don't need to be fluent to connect. Just trying, even a few words. It changes the whole vibe of the interaction. It shows respect, willingness, that intention. That often matters more than perfect grammar.
Exactly. And then he taught me how to say it was delicious in the local Kansai dialect. Suddenly, I wasn't just a tourist eating ramen. It felt like a real exchange,
Ah.
a human thing.
Yeah, those moments are fantastic. But we also have to admit, navigating languages can lead to some funny moments too. Those lost in translation fails are almost a rite of passage, aren't they?
Oh my God, tell me about it. I have one that still makes me cringe. I was in Korea trying to say, I'm full, after
Wow.
eating, but I messed it up and accidentally said something that sounds very similar but means I'm pregnant.
Hmm.
The waiter's face, pure shock. I just wanted to disappear. The meaning was so wrong.
Oh, no. That's a classic mix-up category. I did almost the exact same thing in Spanish. I was trying to say, estoy avergonzada. I'm embarrassed. But I said, estoy embarazada, which, yep, also means I'm pregnant. Got some very concerned looks, let me tell you. It really shows how subtle sounds can make a huge difference.
Huh. So true. So I guess the point is, yeah, translation apps are great tools. Handy. But actually learning, even with the embarrassing mistakes, that's where the real understanding happens. You learn the feeling behind the words. Those fails stick with you.
They really do. And all these moments, the good and the awkward, they point to something vital, which kind of raises the big question. We have all this amazing translation tech now, so why does human language still matter so much?
Well, because real connection isn't just about swapping data points, right? It's about feeling, empathy, understanding the stuff between the lines. An app can give you the dictionary definition, maybe, but it can't give you the emotion, the irony, the history packed into a sentence, the human part.
And think bigger, globally. Language is the glue, isn't it? The bridge. How do scientists collaborate across borders? How do activists organize? How do leaders negotiate peace? They need clear, nuanced communication for climate change, health crises, everything. Precise language is absolutely essential. We need it to solve big problems together.
And there's the flip side, too, which is really sobering, language loss. When indigenous languages disappear, it's not just words vanishing, it's whole cultures, unique ways of seeing the world, centuries of knowledge about ecosystems, medicine, all gone. Forever. That's a loss for everyone. Okay, let's try something right now. A quick linguistic exploration challenge. I want you, listening right now, just try saying I love you in a few different languages. Feel the sounds, maybe try these or ones you know. Tahama, Spanish. Je t'aime, French. Sarame, Korean. Ashitiru, Japanese. Mahal kita, Tagalog. Ich liebe dich, German. Ana behibik, Arabic. Wo eine, Mandarin. Did you feel that? How each one felt a bit different on your tongue?
Okay, now let's shift into a quick reflection, a sort of reflection journal moment. Just take a second and think about these. What language or languages do you mostly use at home with family? Have you ever felt, like we talked about, more you in one language or shown a different side? And maybe what's one language you'd really love to learn and why? Did anything today spark that?
Yeah, seriously, maybe pause this deep dive for a minute. Really think about it. Jot it down, make a voice note, or just sit with it. Understanding your own language story. That's pretty powerful stuff for growth.
So wrapping this all up, if there's one big takeaway today, it's probably this. Language isn't just talking. It's culture. It's identity. It's connection. Deep connection. It's really a powerful reminder of what makes us human and what we all share.
Absolutely. So our challenge to you is speak up. Speak proudly, whatever your language is. Speak kindly. Use your words in your first language, your second, when you're just learning, use them to, well, speak life into the world. Build those bridges. Share who you are.
Maybe one last little thought to chew on. In this whole world of language, maybe focusing on sounding real, authentic is more important than sounding perfect.
Mm-hmm.
How might thinking like that change how you approach language, how you interact with people? Something to consider. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. Please follow the show for more, and if you know someone who loves language, definitely share this one with them.
Yeah, we'd love that. And please reach out. Share your own favorite language moments or stories with us. Until next time, take care. Peace, love, and remember the power of words.